quick. Testing.
Sports broadcasting on the Southeast Iowa Video Network is brought to you by Midwest Old Threshers and by Pepsi Bottling Company.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Panther Basketball on the Mount Pleasant Live YouTube and Facebook feeds. It's Ladies' Night at Mount Pleasant Community High School gym as the Panther girls basketball team begins their home slate of the new season. Broadcasting from the top of the West Bleachers, we are getting you set for tonight's IGH SAU game between the Holy Trinity Crusaders and your Mount Pleasant Panthers. Thank you for making us a part of your Monday evening, joined by my producer Mike Heaton. I am Luis Aranda, honor and privilege to call tonight's non-conference action. Mount Pleasant Live is the exclusive streaming home for Panther Athletics. Our sports coverage is powered by our broadcast partner, Midwest Old Threshers. A big thank you to Terry Grant and all the folks that make Old Threshers great for helping support high school athletics. The Festival of Lights on the Old Threshers ground is now open for the season. Make sure to go out and enjoy 2 miles of 180 dazzling displays. And Santa Claus will be in his house this weekend, December 12th, 13th, and 14th. You gotta go, Mike. Did you make the naughty or nice list this year? We're going to have to find out. Only one way to find out is to go to the Festival of Lights. Also, special shout out to Refreshment Services Pepsi for its support in launching Mount Pleasant Live. And a big thank you to Community First Credit Union for their support as well. Welcome to the Mount Pleasant Panther pregame show, brought to you by Pep Stop of Mount Pleasant. The Panthers home opener tonight features Holy Trinity of Fort Madison. Both teams are looking to snap season opening 2-game losing streaks as both squads come in with identical 0-2 records. The Panthers opened the season on the road in Pella, where they suffered a 57-12 defeat at the hands of the Lady Dutch on November 25th. This past Friday, the Panthers had a better showing, but with the same result, suffering a loss to the 11th-ranked Burlington Greyhounds in both teams' Southeast Conference opener. Head coach Kurt Watson will rely on a roster that features 5 seniors and 6 underclassmen, including 3 freshmen, as he enters the season. The Crusaders have followed up a 15-80 campaign, 9-5 in the Southeast Iowa Super Conference, going 0-2 to open the campaign with losses to Central Lee and Danville. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back more with the Pep Stop pregame show.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Located just south of the Mount Pleasant Square, Phillips Auto Clinic has you covered. Whether it's an oil change, an engine repair, tire replacement, and anything and everything in between, we've got what your vehicle is looking for. Phillips Auto Clinic. See us today.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
All right, we are back on the Mount Pleasant Panther pregame show, brought to you by Pep Stop Mount Pleasant. We're going to listen to tonight's starting lineups.
The Crusaders are coached by Kirsten Schaefer, Lucas Boyd, and the head coach, Sean Hoppel.
And now the starting lineups for the Mount Pleasant Girls Panthers.
Senior, number 14, Kimberly
right, those are our starting lineups for tonight. Our teams will be ready here shortly for opening tip. Stay with us as we get ready. You have been watching the Mount Pleasant Panther pregame show brought to you by Pep Stop of Mount Pleasant.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
Mount Pleasant Tire is a proud sponsor of Mount Pleasant Live and Mount Pleasant Athletics. We have everything your car needs, from oil changes to tire and engine repair and much, much more. Give us a call or go online at mountpleasanttires.com. Mount Pleasant Tire, we keep you rolling.
Pep Stop is a proud sponsor of Mount Pleasant Live and Mount Pleasant Athletics. Pep Stop is your one-stop shop for everything from gas, top-of-the-line.
All right, our opening tip was won by the Crusaders. And the ball currently is controlled by Griffin, defended by White, and White is called for a personal foul. So the first on White, the first on the team. No score early on, 7:40 remaining. Bringing it up is Crucy. Up to the wing to Bain. Back to Crucy, defended by Ensminger. Benlagi passes over to Bain. Back to Benlagi, who drives, and we have a foul. Foul on Abby Carthy. That's her first, team second. Shooting 2 is Benlagi. And she makes her first. And we have a violation, lane violation. And that'll be a turnover. Abby Carthy brings the ball up as the women start their home slate. Shelongoski to White. Inside to Starr. Triple teamed. Back out to Carthy. Carthy drives, loses the handle. It's a turnover. Griffin with the ball. Benlagi to Griffin. Back out to Benlagi. To Bain. Benlagi on the right-hand side, being defended by Carthy. To Griffin. Inside to Crucy, who misses her first layup. And that ball is appeared as Shelongoski came up with a rebound. And then it was deflected out of bounds by Crucy. The score remains 1-0, 6:27 remaining in the first period. White on the side, out to Shelongoski. Being guarded to Carthy. Carthy loads a 3. It's good! Abby Carthy. Her first three-pointer. 3-1. Benlagi on the side. And that's tipped away by Carthy, out of bounds. It will remain Crusader ball. Shelongoski, Carthy, White, Starr, Ensminger are starting 5 for the Panthers. For the Crusaders, Griffin, Crucy, Bain, Benlagi, and Krogmeyer. Benlagi picked up her dribble, gives it to Griffin, and we have a foul called. It'll be on Ensminger, her first. Team's third. Taking off from the baseline. Benlagi drives. No good. Rebound, Star. White out in front. Excuse me, Shelengoski out in front. To Star. 4-3, short. Rebound to Krogmeyer, who brings it up. Passes it up to Benlagi. To Griffin, and it's knocked out of bounds by Star. Benlagi being guarded by Carthy. Has Griffin to her right. Passes it off to Griffin. Inside to Crucy. Crucy with a 2-point basket. Crucy is 1 for 2 early on. Shelengoski drives back out to Ensminger. And she makes it. Called in the bank shot. And a turnover. Star picks it up, gives it up to Carthy. No numbers. Carthy drives. Shelengoski fakes back out to Star at the top of the key. Back to Carthy to Ensminger on the side. To Star, fakes a 3, drives, stops. Carthy just inside the 3-point line and rims out. Benlagi to Griffin, guarded by White. She drives. Shelengoski tried to get her hand on it, unable to. Double team here. To Crucy, who is looking for somebody. And that somebody was Krogmeyer, and she is met. It'll be a foul on Star. That's her fourth of the team early on. 3:47, shooting 2 is Krogmeyer. And Krogmeyer misses the first. And makes the second. And we have a whistle. It looks like we have a substitution coming in. And that is Haley Lightoff making her first appearance of today's ball game. Coming out is Maya Starr. Carthy brings it up to half court. To Lightoff. To Shelengoski. Lightoff and Shelengoski have been a great duo. Lightoff shoots a 3, and that ball goes out of bounds, as I was saying. Shelengoski and Lightoff lead the team in scoring. Lightoff with 8 points per game, and Shelengoski with 7 early on in this season. Half-court press broken by the Crusaders. Griffin for 3, off the back iron, saved by Crucy, but right in the arms of Ensminger. Carthy drives, backwards pass to Shelengoski for 3. No. Griffin on the breakaway, and behind her is Lightoff, and that ball goes out of bounds. The Crusaders will retain possession, but a hustle play by the sophomore guard. And a turnover. Carthy has Lightoff and White on the wings to Shelengoski from the top of the key. No, decides not to. Lightoff drives to the baseline. No. Carthy for 3. No. To Shelengoski. Open. No. Back iron. White's there for the rebound from the free throw line. And it's good. Kinley White with her first made basket of the game. 7-4, and we got a traveling call. Turnover, Crusaders, and we have another substitution coming in. Avery Fedler comes in. in place of Abigail Shelengoski. (7-4), 2.5 to go. Ensminger receives the inbound pass from Carthy. Passes the line-off, met by 2 defenders. Carthy for the baseline gives it back up to Ensminger. Fedler, who just checked in, fakes a 3, drives, passes the light-off on the right-hand side. A Euro step and miss. Benlagi with the rebound. She takes it up herself. Griffin, a hot pass to Krogmeyer, and is trapped by Fedler in the corner, is able to give it off to Benlagi. Bain with the pass to Griffin and a turnover. White gets it, and she turns the ball back over. Carthy was able to knock it over, but Bain retains possession. The ball is up in the air, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Ensminger came up with it. Carthy drives for 3, no. Rebound, up and in, no. And a fight to the floor. Ensminger will go to the line.
In the game for the Crusaders, number 24, Lydia Bain.
That was a non-shooting foul. The foul occurred on the floor. And we got a kick ball. Carthy stepped on the line as she tried to recover that. Possession will now go to the Crusaders. Minute 25 left to go. 7-4 is your score. Krogmeyer ahead to Bain, who has to stop and gives it up to Griffin. Griffin drives, finds an uncovered Benlagi, who is met by Fedler, who gets called for the foul. That is the team's 5th. Lydia Bain has checked in for the Crusaders. And at the line has Benlagi. She makes the first. Maya Starr comes back in, and Kinley White takes her first breather of the ball game. 7-5, Benlagi to shoot her second. And that is short, and Fedler's going to let it go out of bounds. One minute remaining in the first period. 7-5 Panthers. Carthy going half court, passes it off to Fedler, who drives baseline back to Carthy. Starr driving to her right, nothing there. We have a turnover. It appears that Starr carried the ball. And we have a substitution. Simpson comes in for Krogmeyer. Inbounding the ball is Benlagi. Passes it to Griffin. We got a half-court press. Simpson has numbers. Passes it off to Bain. To Griffin for 3. No. Short rebound. Starr. Fedler is able to recover. 33 seconds remaining in the first period. Carthy does not have numbers. Met by a double team. Light off for 3, no. Rebound, Griffin, Fedler, and Ensminger. And light off, 3-on-1 on that one, but the Crusaders have numbers on the other end. Bain's shot is wide. Bain, the other Bain to Griffin. Benlagi at the top of the key. 7 seconds remaining. Crusaders will hold for the last shot. Inside to Griffin from the free throw line. It's good. A buzzer beater by Griffin, her first field goal of the game. And we have a 7-7 tie lead as we go into the second period. We'll be right back. You're watching Mount Pleasant Panther basketball, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
car wash, a snack and a drink for the road, or a pizza on a Friday night. Stop in or call us at 319-385-4112. Here at the Morning Breath, we start every morning with style and grace. Engaging you with thoughtful and critically thinking topics to start your day,
Do you know the Pop-Tarts are like horrible for you?
while always maintaining a professional and family-friendly environment.
John, you're no longer a virgin.
Oh, and all the other stuff.
Flowers. Yes, green that better. We talked about it all over the world.
Out of
There's another word for that. Peter, what do we call that? Cold.
cold.
It is cold. It's going to get.
Weekdays at 7:15, only on the Southeast Iowa Video Network Facebook and YouTube page.
Start the second quarter, only Trinity basketball.
Welcome back to Mount Pleasant Community High School Gym. The Crusaders will inbound the ball. And we are starting our second period. 7-7 tie early on. Benloggy driving, met by Carthy to Griffin. Crucy did not like what she saw. Griffin drives and keeps it. Benloggy with an air ball. And we got numbers. Fedler on the breakaway. She's being chased by a Crusader, but it doesn't matter as Fedler makes her first basket of the ball game. And we have a foul on Lightoff there. In the ball game for the Crusaders is number 4, Madison Griffin. She was the one that was chasing down Fedler on there. Lightoff checks out, and in is White. Oh, we have a collision there as Fedler was a little too anxious to get that ball. And Fedler's called for her second foul. Crucy has it to Griffin from the corner for 3. No. Rebound to the other Griffin. Out to Crucy. To Griffin. Crucy met by Ensminger. On the other side to Griffin. Griffin thought about it, but White cut the gap. And that ball is out of bounds. And it will stay with the Crusaders. Inside to Crucy, tied up, and it's a jump ball. Possession retained. The possession goes to Mount Pleasant. Carthy brings it up, ready to get checked back in. Is Shelengoski the next dead ball? Carthy being guarded by Griffin. A cross-court pass to White. Defended by Griffin. Back to White. White inside to Ensminger. Being guarded by Crucy. Nothing there. Rebound, Benloggy. Out to Elizabeth Griffin. Being guarded by Kinley White. Fires. No good. Rebound, Star. Carthy to White on the left-hand side, being guarded by Benloggy. Fedler drives. Spin move, no. Kinley White thought about it, gives it back up to Carthy. Carthy drives past the free throw line. Star, 4-3, no good. Rebound, Griffin. Star's second attempt at 3, 0 for 2 tonight. Griffin to the other Griffin, to Crucy on the corner. Tried to pass inside to Simpson. It was kicked. Benloggy to Griffin. White. And that shot was short by Griffin. Up ahead to Fedler. Carthy able to pick it up. No good. Benlagi recovers the save by Crucy in the corner, and we have a timeout. It's a full timeout for Trinity. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back from Mount Pleasant. You're watching Mount Pleasant Panther basketball, presented and powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
Here at the Morning Breath, we start every morning with style and grace.
Celebrate the season at the Mount Pleasant Festival of Lights. With over 180 dazzling light displays, it's the perfect holiday tradition for families, friends, and loved ones. Experience the magic from the comfort of your car. And on select nights, bring the kids to meet Santa himself. Don't miss this enchanting event that brings holiday spirit to life. For directions, dates, times, and ticket info, head to oldthreshers.com. The Mount Pleasant Festival of Lights, where holiday magic comes to life.
Welcome back to Mount Pleasant Community High School Gym. You're watching Panther basketball powered by Midwest Old Threshers. 9-7 here with about 5 minutes remaining as that ball is tipped away, and we have a scrum. Crusaders retain possession on what was called a jump ball. Benlagi from the sideline over to Simpson. And that pass is deflected by Carthy, but Elizabeth Griffin is there. Blocked by White, retained possession by Griffin. Inside to Crucy for 2, no. Last touched by Simpson, and that ball will go to the Panthers. Crucy 1 for 3 early on with 2 points. Points are at a premium for 35 remaining, 9-7 Panthers. Back in is Shelengoski, who passes the ball over to White. Now to Carthy, across court back to White. Inside to Ensminger, met by Crucy, no call. Shelengoski from the free throw line, it's good. Shelengoski's first points of the ball game, 11-7. Griffin is fouled by Starr. It looked like it was all ball. And the referee's saying she got her on the arm. So Griffin will go and shoot 2. That is Starr's second foul. And the third team foul of the second period. Griffin to shoot 2. No good on the first. Checking into the ball game is Haley Lightoff in for Maya Starr, who sits with 2 fouls. Griffin's second attempt is good. 11-8, 4 minutes to go. Carthy drives, finds the Lightoff to Shelengoski. White is open to her left. Guarded by Griffin. White drives. Little hook shot and a kiss off the backboard. 2 points for White, and Shelengoski with the steal and some contact there. And we got a foul coming, and it's against Elizabeth Griffin. That's her first foul, team foul number 1 for the Crusaders. Light off to inbound to Carthy. 13-8, 3:40 remaining in the first half. The shot no good, a little short. Benlagi has it. Ahead to Elizabeth Griffin, who has the other Griffin wide open. And we have a turnover. Excellent defense by Haley Lightoff, as the Panthers will now take over possession at approximately half court. And the referees are playing a little bit of hot potato here. Endminger inbounds to Carthy, who finds White on the side to Shelengoski. Abigail Shelengoski comes in, having scored 11 points against the Greyhounds, as Carthy's 3 is long. Carthy is 1 for 3 from the three-point line. Benlagi brings it up. Again, the Panthers were pressing Simpson looking for help, finds Benlagi. Griffin open for three. No good, off the back iron. Rebound, Crucy has it. And that ball took its time to get in. Crucy with her 4th points of the game. And we got a foul. That looks like it'll come on Griffin. Madison Griffin's first foul. And Olivia Bain checks in. White inside, back to Lightoff, who drives, met by Griffin, to Ensminger. She drives, and a little bit of a touch and a kiss. Kiss. The bottom of the net. 15-10. Griffin drives, tries to hit Madison Griffin. Nobody there. Turnover. That has been the story of Elizabeth Griffin coming in, not making good decisions with the ball. And a turnover. Shelengoski brings it up to Carthy, who passes off to White. Light off to Shelengoski. Thought about it. Chose not to. White inside front of the three-point line. No. And it looks like we got a foul over the back on Ensminger. Second foul on Ensminger, 4th team foul of the period. Isabella Bain comes back in, out for Mallory Griffin. Maya Starr comes in for Peyton Ensminger. 15-10 is your score. Benlagi, guarded by Carthy. Picks up her dribble, looking for help. Inside Elizabeth Griffin. Gets inside and scores. Ahead to Carthy. 4-3, Shelengoski, short. Crucy. The sideline is Griffin. Bain, no good. Rebound, light off. Carthy with a long pass to White. Light off and Crucy collided. Crucy's coming up with a little bit of pain, and Starr turns it over. Elizabeth Griffin being chased down by Lightoff, unable to secure the ball. Griffin for three, and that ball was tipped. Or was it? Yes, it was. It was tipped, and the Crusaders will retain possession. Krokmeyer comes back in to the ball game as the Crusaders will now inbound the ball from underneath their baseline. 15-12 with 31 seconds to go. Griffin inside to Bain, who gets it out to Benlagi. Griffin from the wing, guarded by Fedler. Did not like what she saw. Calls back for it, and Fedler with the steal. She's got numbers. 3-on-1 breakaway. Abigail Shelengoski. No, tipped out of bound off of Benlagi. Coach Watson wanted a foul there. Nothing there. Avery Fedler controls the inbounds pass. 8 seconds remaining. Panthers. Fedler's three-pointer is short. Carthy has it. Drives, shoots, in and out. And that is your score at halftime. The Panthers 15, the Crusaders 12. We are at halftime, folks, in Mount Pleasant, 15-12 Panthers. We'll be back with the halftime show. You're watching Panther basketball, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
New floors sound great, but moving furniture? Nah. Tearing up old carpet? No thanks. Juggling the whole project? You've got better things to do. Relax. We can do that. Your dream home will move, tear up, install, and handle it all while you kick back and enjoy your new space.
At First Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with the flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with First today and see why together is better.
Ding dong.
Mountain dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain, lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a view. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a view.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Located just south of the Mount Pleasant Square, Phillips Auto Clinic has you covered. Whether it's an oil change, an engine repair, tire replacement, and anything and everything in between, we've got what your vehicle is looking for. Phillips Auto Clinic. See us today.
For everything, there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
Mount Pleasant Tire is a proud sponsor of Mount Pleasant Live and Mount Pleasant Athletics. We have everything your car needs, from oil changes to tire and engine repair and much, much more. Give us a call or go online at mountpleasanttires.com. Mount Pleasant Tire, we keep you rolling.
Pep Stop is a proud sponsor of Mount Pleasant Live and Mount Pleasant Athletics. Pep Stop is your one-stop shop for everything from gas, top-of-the-line car wash, a snack and a drink for the road, or a pizza on a Friday night. Stop in or call us at 319-385-4112. Here at The Morning Breath, we start every morning with style and grace.
Give me a
Engaging you with thoughtful and critically thinking topics to start your day.
Did you know that Pop-Tarts are like horrible for you?
While always maintaining a professional and family-friendly environment.
John, you're no longer a virgin.
Oh, and all the other stuff.
Wow, version. Yes, read the bottom. We talk on all over the world.
Out of There's another word for that, Peter. What do we call that? Cold.
Cold.
It is cold. It's going to get
Weekdays at 7:15, only on the Southeast Iowa Video Network Facebook and YouTube page.
Celebrate the season at the Mount Pleasant Festival of Lights. With over 180 dazzling light displays, it's the perfect holiday tradition for families, friends, and loved ones. Experience the magic from the comfort of your car. And on select nights, bring the kids to meet Santa himself. Don't miss this enchanting event that brings holiday spirit to life. For directions, dates, times, and ticket info, head to oldthreshers.com. The Mount Pleasant Festival of Lights, where holiday magic comes to life.
New floors sound great, but moving furniture? Nah. Tearing up old carpet? No thanks. Juggling the whole project? You've got better things to do. Relax. We can do that. Your dream home will move, tear up, install, and handle it all while you kick back and enjoy your new space.
At First Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with the flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with First today and see why together is better.
Ding dong.
Mountain dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain, lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a view. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew.
Got to get myself unmuted, Mike. Welcome back to Mount Pleasant Community High School. You're watching the halftime show powered by Community First Credit Union. My apologies, folks. I was doing stats and trying to figure out what great information I can give you here as we have about 5 minutes left remaining before we start the second period. First half, I wouldn't say dominated by any team. I think defense was definitely the focus for both teams, as the score has indicated. It's 15-12 Panthers, leading scorers for both teams. For the Panthers, we have a tie at the top of the scoring table, 4 points each by Peyton Ensminger and Kinley White. Both of them, it appears, are shooting 2 for 2 for 100% clip. Foul trouble was the problem for the Panthers as they combined for 9 personal fouls. However, that only translated in about 4 points for the Crusaders. They were unable to convert those free passes at the line. Our sharpshooter for the first half was Abby Carthy. She has the only 3-point field goal for the Panthers as she started off the scoring with a 3-pointer. Right off the bat, unfortunately for her, she has gone 1 for 6 the rest of the night, but she has been playing splendidly on defense as well as getting assists for the Panthers. For the Crusaders, they are led by Elizabeth Griffin's 5 points on 1 of 6 shooting. Turnovers have been the issue for her. Coming in on the year, she has been averaging, she has 23 turnovers coming into the ball game, 11.5 average, and she has turned the ball over several times today. I don't have a number for you. Second for them on the scorers table is Adeline Crucy, who's 2 of 4 for 4 points. So the girls are back on the court looking to warm up and get themselves ready for the second half of this ball game. We will take a break here and we'll join you for second half action. This has been the Panther halftime show powered by Community First Credit Union. We'll be back with the second half in a few minutes.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Located just south of the Mount Pleasant Square, Phillips Auto Clinic has you covered. Whether it's an oil change, an engine repair, tire replacement, and anything and everything in between, we've got what your vehicle is looking for. Phillips Auto Clinic. See us today.
For everything, there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
Mount Pleasant Tire is a proud sponsor of Mount Pleasant Live and Mount Pleasant Athletics. We have everything your car needs, from oil changes to tire and engine repair and much, much more. Give us a call or go online at mountpleasanttires.com. Mount Pleasant Tire, we keep you rolling.
Pep Stop is a proud sponsor of Mount Pleasant Live and Mount Pleasant Athletics. Pep Stop is your one-stop shop for everything from gas, top-of-the-line car wash, a snack and a drink for the road, or a pizza on a Friday night. Stop in or call us at 319-385-4112.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Mount Pleasant Community High School Gym, where you are joined by Luis Aranda, calling play-by-play action of Panther Athletics on this beautiful Monday evening, joined by my producer, Mike Heaton, and our guest chemographer and neighbor extraordinaire, Kellen Gracie. The Panthers will have possession as we start the third quarter. On the floor, Maya Starr, Abby Carthy, Kinley White, Peyton Ensminger, and Abigail Shellingoski, the starting 5. For the Crusaders, we have Krogmeyer, Griffin, Benlagi, Crucy, and Bain. So they also have their starting 5. Shelengoski. And we got a jump ball. And the ball will go to Holy Trinity. Bain brings the ball up, being met by Carthy, who tips it away. I'm sorry, that's Benlagi. And that ball's tipped by White. She's got a one-on-one breakaway off the glass and in. That's Kinley White's 6th points of the evening, 17-12. Crucy double-teamed. Ensminger and White, nowhere to go. And timeout called, no, turnover. Great defense there by the Panthers as they trapped the ball. And we got a timeout on the floor. It will be a 30-second timeout for the Crusaders. We'll keep it here. The Panthers are looking to improve from a 3-19 mark and 1-9 in Southeast Conference play last season. They started the year off against Pella and Burlington. Both of them came up losses. However, there are some bright spots. The sophomore duo, guard duo of Shelengoski and Leidoff have been pretty consistent as Coach Watson has a balanced attack for the Panthers. For the Crusaders, they are struggling. They have lost both of their games by an average of 40.5 points per game, and Coach Sean Hopper is in his 2nd season and is looking to get their season back on track, looking to win their first ball games. Ensminger is double teamed, passes out to Shelengoski to Carthy. One of these teams will win tonight and will have their first win of the season. We're hoping it's Mount Pleasant. Star drove and passed it back out to White. Carthy, some movement here. Shelengoski with the floater and in. Another trap here. And Abby Carthy steals the ball from Griffin. She's going to take it herself. No, outlet pass to White, and that's no good. Benlagi has Krogmeyer, does not see her, loses the dribble, and that ball is tipped out of bounds. And the Crusaders will keep possession. 19-12. And the Crusaders will inbound the ball underneath their basket. Griffin to Crucy. Out to Bain. Back out to Griffin. Benlagi at the top of the key wants it. Guarded by Carthy. Benlagi from the left-hand side. No. Rebound. Ensminger. And Carthy will now drive the Panthers' offense. She's got the wing. Out to Starr. Thinks about it, but Griffin closes the gap. Back outside to Ensminger. Finds Carthy in the corner. Carthy's going to slow it down. Shelengoski drives to the free throw line. Outlet pass to White. Carthy just inside the three-point line. Off the front. No good. And that ball is going to go to the Crusaders as White recovered the rebound, but it was right on the baseline. Carthy is cold. After making her first three-point attempt of the ball game, she has gone ice cold. White! And she's going to go to the line. Benlagi called for the foul, her first, team's first of the second half. And the free throw is good for Kinley White. And the second one is not, but Starr's there for the rebound. To Shelengoski, and Griffin was playing possum. Was able to knock the ball away, but is recovered by Abby Carthy. Shelengoski No look pass to Ensminger. Outlet pass to White. Star for 3. No. Rebound Crucy. And it's tipped out of bounds by Shelengoski. Lob pass into Griffin. Krogmeyer with the feed from Bain. No! Uncontested layup miss. Griffin for 3. No. Krogmeyer and Starr battling for the rebound, and that ball is going to go out of bounds. It appeared last touch by Crucy. Panthers will take over possession. 20-12 is the score. 4:55 remaining. Ensminger inbounds to Carthy. Carthy scored the first 3 points of the ballgame, but has gone ice cold, but she's still the driving force of this offense, running points. Starr to the top of the key, being defended by Griffin. Outlet pass to Shelengoski. Double team, no help there, and we got a jump ball. And it appears that the possession will stay to the Panthers. Panthers will take the ball out of bounds just underneath their basket. Abby Carthy. Lob pass to Starr, who will take it herself and is short. White got a hand on it, but unable to corral it. Crusaders will stay with the possession. Ben Loggy to inbound. A press shown here by the Panthers. Inbounded to Crucy. Ensminger put a body on her, and she's going to get called. That is Ensminger's 3rd foul of the ballgame. Third foul for Ensminger. First of the second half for the Panthers. She has 3. Fedler and Starr each have 2. Inbound pass lobbed into Crucy at half court, and the crowd was thinking over and back, but no, we got a foul on the ensuing possession as Carthy is called for her 2nd foul, and that's the team's 2nd of the half. So a little disorganization here by the Panthers, 20-12. And the Crusaders will inbound from underneath their own basket. Griffin inbounds to Crucy, whose shot is short. Ben Loggy able to corral it, gets it back to the top of the key. Guarded by Carthy. Bain to her right, but Griffin, no pass there to Griffin. Finally takes it the handoff. Griffin, shot, no. Rebound, Crucy, no. And the ball goes out of bounds. Panthers with possession. And it looks like Haley Lightoff will come in. Her first appearance of the second half, replacing Maya Starr. Oh, sorry, replacing Kinley White. Looked like Starr was walking to the baseline. Instead, it was White. Carthy brings it up for the Panthers. Gives up to Starr on the right side. Long pass to Carthy, who tries to hit Ensminger, and Crucy breaks it up. Elizabeth Griffin now taking the ball, guarded by Lightoff. Inside to Crucy. Just inside the free throw line, no good. Rebound off of Krogmeyer. And the Panthers will have the ball again. And Avery Fedler comes back in for the Panthers, replacing Maya Starr. Krogmeyer leaves, and in again is Simpson for the Crusaders. 3:19 remaining. Shelengoski from the wing to Fedler. Finds Carthy. Carthy looking to dish it back out. Shelengoski thought about it. Avery's not going to think about it. She's going to shoot it, and she's going to score. Avery Fedler with a three-point bomb. 23-12. Griffin with the answer. And that is the first points of the second half for the Crusaders. (23-15). Fedler guarded. Ensminger, no good. Crusaders now trying to fasten the tempo as Ben Loggy gets it across court. Crucy to Griffin, 2:16 remaining, 23-15 Panthers. Bain is the trailer, nothing there. Ensminger tips it, no, Bain has it. Drives, we got a battle at the baseline, and the Crusaders will retain possession, and we have two substitutions coming in. Madison Griffin returns in for Bain, and Kinley White replacing Abigail Shelengoski for the Panthers. Griffin's pass to Crucy, to Ben Loggy to Madison Griffin. At the top of the key being guarded by Kinley White. Back to Ben Loggy, inside to Adeline Crucy, and the foul is going to be called. Contact there. Will it be on Ensminger? And it will be on Ensminger. That is Ensminger's fourth. Her third of the half for the Panthers. And Ensminger will take a seat and a timeout called by the Panthers. That's a full timeout. Mike, we're going to take a break. We'll be back. The Panthers lead 23-15. You're watching Panther Basketball, powered by Midwest Threshers.
Celebrate the season at the Mount Pleasant Festival of Lights. With over 180 dazzling light displays, it's the perfect holiday tradition for families, friends, and loved ones. Experience the magic from the comfort of your car. And on select nights, bring the kids to meet Santa himself. Don't miss this enchanting event that brings holiday spirit to life. For directions, dates, times, and ticket info, head to oldthreshers.com. The Mount Pleasant Festival of Lights, where holiday magic comes to life.
New floors sound great, but moving furniture? Nah. Tearing up old carpet? No thanks. Juggling the whole project? You've got better things to do. Relax. We can do that. Your dream home will move, tear up, install, and handle it all while you kick back and enjoy your new space.
Well, folks, it happened. I was rocking out so hard to Metallica that I've lost my lead, my pencil, and my eraser. But it's 23-15 Panthers, so I don't have anything to complain about. With about a minute 53 left in the third quarter, this is why I always bring a second pencil when I remember to bring a pencil. Anyway, Elizabeth Griffin is going to inbound the ball underneath the baseline with 35 seconds shot clock. Ben Loggy shoots a three, and it is an air ball. Kinley White has numbers. Fedler to her right. She's going to take it herself and scores. (25-15) Panthers. Griffin back out to other Griffin. Taller Griffin. Free throw, no. Rebound, Simpson, no. Carthy to Lightoff for three, no. Rebound, Crusaders. That's Lightoff's first attempt from three. And a turnover. Panther ball with a minute to go, 25-15. Abigail Shelengoski checks back in. This is the Panthers' largest lead of the night. And they have outscored the Crusaders 10-3 to open up the second half. Shelengoski with Lightoff to her right. Feeds Fedler. The pass to White deflected by Madison Griffin. Lightoff for three, long. Rebound, Ben Loggy, and it's off of her, and will still be Panther ball. Lightoff is yet to score for the Panthers. Shelengoski to Fedler. Outlet pass to White. Double teamed. Star has it. 36 on the clock. To White. Inside the Shelengoski. Fedler. 22 on the shot clock. There's plenty of time. Star from inside the three-point line. In and out. Rebound. Benlogi. And we got a jump ball. Crusaders retain possession. 22 remaining in the third period. And it appears that the Crusaders will hold for the final shot. Elizabeth Griffin to Benlogi. Inside to Simpson. Shelengoski got a hand on it. The pass deflected by White. And the Crusaders will keep the ball. 6.5 remaining. Griffin to inbound from the sideline. Passes it into Madison Griffin to Adeline Crucy. That ball is tipped, and it appears that it went off of Lightoff and rolled under the basket. The Crusaders will keep the ball. They will now inbound from underneath their basket with 2.8 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Griffin inside the Crucy. And that's it. Crucy's basket counts. And it is 25-17 as we head to the fourth quarter. Your Panthers are up by 8. Stick around, folks. Exciting action here as we near the end of regulation.
New floors sound great, but moving furniture? Nah. Tearing up old carpet? No thanks. Juggling the whole project? You've got better things to do. Relax. We can do that. Your dream home will move, tear up, install, and handle it all while you kick back and enjoy your new space.
At First Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with First today and see why together is better.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain's calling.
Give me a mountain, lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a view. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me the sunshine, give me a view.
Welcome back to Mount Pleasant Gym as we're starting the fourth quarter with the Panthers up by 8. Carthy thought about it. She walked. Turnover. For those of you watching at home, do not worry. During the break, I was able to find the eraser and the lead to my primary pencil. Good old yellow. But luckily, I have maroon here with me. And I'm going to stick with maroon. I think, well, it's kind of red, but it's maroon and gold. So, anyway, Bain has it. She's going to shoot the 3. It's not the prettiest thing. It is in and out. Rebound Star. Carthy takes it. A little skip there on her step. Fedler drives the baseline and traveled. Another turnover for the Panthers. You know, I really should leave my editorial comments to myself because if I was out there, I think the three-pointer would look not as lovely. So my apologies to Crusaders fans watching at home. Bain is left by herself again. Passes out to Benlogi. Bain. Back to Benlogi, who drives and makes it.
Olivia
25-19. Panthers. White from the corner to Carthy. She drives, met by 2 defenders, to Shelengoski. Fedler thought about it, drives, and is short. Benlogi to Bain, and it's stripped by Kinley White. She's got Fedler ahead. Long pass, and unable to corral it. Off of her shin, Peyton Ensminger with her 4 fouls comes back in, and Avery Fedler will sit. 3 back-to-back turnovers for the Panthers in their first 3 possessions. 25-19, 6:20 remaining in regulation. Elizabeth Griffin for 3, that's pure.
3-point basket. Elizabeth Griffin.
We have ourselves a ball game here as the Crusaders have started on fire with 5 straight points. 25-22. Abby Carthy with the pass from Maya Starr. Double team. Has to get rid of it inside to Ensminger, who puts it in. 27-22. Ensminger's first basket of the second half. She is playing defense with 4 fouls. Elizabeth Griffin at the top of the key, guarded by Abigail Shelengoski. Bain for 3, no. Carthy, pass it to White. Quick pass inside to Ensminger. Back to Carthy. Fakes a shot, puts it up. No good. Looks like it was tipped by Crucy. Ben Loggy to Elizabeth Griffin, who thought about it. That pass is a little bit long. Recover Ben Loggy to Bain. Kinley White is called for the reach-in. That's White's second.
Fouls on number 14, Kinley White.
That's their first of the...
In the game for Trinity, number 32, Krogmeyer.
Krogmeyer comes back in. As Ben Loggy...
Two fouls on Kinley White.
That's what I thought. The shot is wild by Bain. Ben Loggy to Griffin for 3. No. Rebound Star. Some contact, no call. And we got a timeout on the floor. Coach Watson wants to talk about it. 27-22, 4:36 to full timeout. Mike, we're going to take a break here. You're watching Mount Pleasant Panther basketball, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Located just south of the Mount Pleasant Square, Phillips Auto Clinic has you covered. Whether it's an oil change, an engine repair, tire replacement, and anything and everything in between, we've got what your vehicle is looking for. Phillips Auto Clinic. See us today.
For everything, there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Welcome back to Mount Pleasant Community High School. You're watching Panther basketball, powered by Midwest Old Threshers. 4:36 remaining regulation. It's 27-22 Panthers. They will have the ball coming out of this timeout. So far in this period, the Crusaders are outscoring the Panthers 7-2 on the back of Elizabeth Griffin, who had 5 points, 5 quick points here in the fourth quarter. Maya Starr to Ensminger. To Carthy, met by Elizabeth Griffin. To Maya Starr. 4-3, no, in and out. Rebound, Ensminger. Put back, no. Ben Loggy at the top of the key. It's a 2-possession game. 4 minutes remaining. Griffin finds Bain, guarded by Shelengoski. That ball's tipped, and we have a travel. Turnover again. Bain wasn't sure if she was crossed up on a pass or a shot, but regardless, she left her feet and then planted her feet, and that is a travel. Carthy brings it up. Crusaders appear to be playing Carthy for three, no. Rebound, Shelengoski, no. White with the rebound, and we have a foul on the floor. Foul on Bain. That's her second. Team's first of the fourth quarter. I got my words mixed up. What I was trying to say was the Crusaders were playing zone. Carthy with a long pass to Shelengoski, back to Star to White, back to Star. Ansminger at the free throw line, met by Crucy. Shelengoski thought about it, dumps it to Carthy at the wing. Dangerous pass there, White to Star, being guarded by Krogmeyer. 16 on the shot clock. Shelengoski for three! Count it! 30-22, 3 minutes remaining. Shelengoski's first three-pointer of the game. And we have a call. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow to Mount Pleasant. I believe Griffin had... And we got a timeout on the floor. A full timeout. We'll take a quick break. 2:50 remaining. 30-22 Panthers. You're watching Panther Basketball, powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
Mount Pleasant Tire is a proud sponsor of Mount Pleasant Live and Mount Pleasant Athletics. We have everything your car needs, from oil changes to tire and engine repair and much, much more. Give us a call or go online at mountpleasanttires.com. Mount Pleasant Tire, we keep you rolling.
Welcome back to Mount Pleasant Community High School Gym, where the score is 30-22 with 2 minutes 51 seconds remaining in regulation. You're watching Panther Basketball, powered by Midwest Old Threshers. That three-pointer by Abigail Shelengoski was much needed, as the Crusaders have been chipping away in this fourth quarter. And now they will inbound the ball. Elizabeth Griffin inbounds it to Adeline Crucy, who scores. 30-24 now. Panther basketball, 2:37, and we have another travel call on Abby Carthy. So turnover, Crusader basketball. Griffin to inbound to Ben Loggy. Griffin asked for it. Pass into Crucy. Ben Loggy for three. No. Rebound. Bain. No good. Outlet pass to White. She's met by two defenders, and she's going to get a foul call on Ben Loggy. That's her second foul. Team second of the period. White to shoot two. Kinley White so far is 1 for 1 from the charity stripe. And her first one is no good. Haley Lindoff. Lightoff, my apologies there. In, and Maya Starr out. White makes the second. She is 2 of 4. 31-24 as we come up on 2 minutes remaining in regulation. Ben Loggy with Carthy on her. Inside to Crucy. And is long on that one. Carthy with the pass to White on the wing. Light off to Shelengoski. She thought about it. Griffin defending, and not good. Benlagi pushing the tempo. Pass to Elizabeth Griffin from the corner. Good. (31-27). That is Griffin's third triple of the second half. We're coming up on 1 minute remaining. Still a 2-possession lead by the Panthers. Light off. Picks up her dribble. Finding somebody. It's White, and we have a timeout on the floor. A 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. 31-27. 58.8 remaining. The Crusaders are riding the back of Elizabeth Griffin, who has 14 points, 9 of which have come from triples here in the second half. Leading scorer for the Panthers is Kinley White with 10. Adeline Crucy has 8 points for the Crusaders. Benlagi with 14 and Krogmeyer with 1. If I did my math correctly, which I am, that's all the points for the Crusaders at 27. 31-27. Inbounding the ball for the Panthers is Abby Carthy with 11 seconds on the shot clock. Trying to find somebody, finds Ensminger. No good, but Kinley White's there, and that's no good. And some action there. And a jump ball. Possession arrow, Mount Pleasant. Another timeout by Coach Watson. That's his second 30-second timeout. And we'll keep it here. All right, 31-27, 51.4 remaining. Panthers ball. Camera was on me, wasn't it? Joke's on me, folks. Hi. I work with a couple goofballs. That's okay, though. We have fun on this Monday evening. Speaking of which, you'll see us a few other times this week as we are really busy with wrestling on Thursday and a boys and girls doubleheader in basketball. Shelengoski back to Carthy. It's good. That's a two-pointer. 33-27. 35 seconds, about 7-second difference on the shot clock. Benlagi to Bain. To Griffin. Light off. Breaks it up, goes out of bound. Still Crusaders ball with 26 seconds remaining. Griffin inbounds it to Benlagi. She drives. No good. Gets her own rebound. Griffin's pass to Bain. 5 on the shot clock. No good. Rebound. Shelengoski has it. She'll hold it. And there's a foul called. 0.3 remaining. Shelengoski to inbound it. As soon as someone touched it, it's a ball game. And that is it. The Panthers take their home opener, 33-27 over the Holy Trinity Crusaders of Fort Madison. We will be back here shortly to wrap it up on a winner for Mount Pleasant girls basketball. You've been watching Panthers basketball powered by Midwest Old Threshers.
Pep Stop is a proud sponsor of Mount Pleasant Live and Mount Pleasant Athletics. Pep Stop is your one-stop shop for everything from gas, top-of-the-line car wash, a snack and a drink for the road, or a pizza on a Friday night. Stop in or call us at 319-385-4112. Here at The Morning Breath, we start every morning with style and grace.
Give me a
Engaging you with thoughtful and critically thinking topics to start your day.
Did you know that Pop-Tarts are like horrible for you?
While always maintaining a professional and family-friendly environment.
John, you're no longer a virgin.
Oh, and all the other stuff.
Wow, version. Yes, grade the bottom third. We talk on all over the world. Out of
There's another word for that, Peter. What do we call that? Cold.
Cold. It is cold. It's going to get
Weekdays at 7:15, only on the Southeast Iowa Video Network Facebook and YouTube page.
Celebrate the season at the Mount Pleasant Festival of Lights. With over 180 dazzling light displays, it's the perfect holiday tradition for families, friends, and loved ones. Experience the magic from the comfort of your car. And on select nights, bring the kids to meet Santa himself. Don't miss this enchanting event that brings holiday spirit to life. For directions, dates, times, and ticket info, head to oldthreshers.com. The Mount Pleasant Festival of Lights, where holiday magic comes to life.
New floors sound great, but moving furniture? Nah. Tearing up old carpet? No thanks. Juggling the whole project? You've got better things to do. Relax. We can do that. Your dream home will move, tear up, install, and handle it all while you kick back and enjoy your new space.
At First Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with First today and see why together is better.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain, lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and that cool, refreshing mountain dew.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation, Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Located just south of the Mount Pleasant Square, Phillips Auto Clinic has you covered. Whether it's an oil change, an engine repair, tire replacement, and anything and everything in between, we've got what your vehicle is looking for. Phillips Auto Clinic. See us today.
For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven, for God has made everything suitable for its time. Kimsey Funeral Home, Mount Pleasant.
Jim Barton Construction has all your assembly needs under one roof. With a plethora of services at our disposal, no job is too small or too large for JBC. Call the number on screen now or go online at jimbartonconstruction.com.
We got new camera angles today, apparently. Welcome to the Mount Pleasant Panther post-game show, presented by Your Dream Home Furniture and Floors. A Panther victory in their home opener. The Panthers take it 33-27 over the Holy Trinity Crusaders of Fort Madison. So, an exciting ball game, low scoring, but nonetheless, the Panthers came through. They scored 15 in the first half. They took a 15-12 first half advantage, powered by the hot shooting by Kinley White, who led the Panthers with 10 points overall. Second in the stat column was Abigail Shelongoski, who scored 7. Abby Carthy had 5, and Peyton Ensminger had 6. Off the bench for the Panthers, Avery Fedler had 5. Foul trouble was the story, as Peyton Ensminger played the majority of the second half with 4 fouls. But the foul trouble on the defense did not affect the Panthers, as the Crusaders were not able to convert on their free throw attempts. As a matter of fact, they were 1 of 4 from the line. For the Crusaders, Elizabeth Griffin tried to do everything she could to keep them in the ball game, and she went on a barrage of three-pointers in the second half. She had 4 alone in the second half on 4 of 6 from the three-point line for the game. She led the Crusaders with 14 points. However, turnovers were also the story of the ball game for the Crusaders, as they were very sloppy with the ball on offense, turning the ball over several times, especially in critical junctures of the game. At one point, they got within 3 at 25-22, but the Panthers were able to rally and shot it down. Second in scoring was Adeline Crucy for the Crusaders. As we wrap up, 15-12 at halftime, 33-27 at the end of the second half. The Panthers outscored the Crusaders 18-15 in the second half. 7-7 in the first quarter, 8-5 Panthers in the second quarter, 10-5 Panthers in the third quarter, and then 10-8 Crusaders as they made a rally but came up short. Your final from Mount Pleasant: the Panthers 33 and the Crusaders 27. If you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, you are in luck because we got 2 more coming this week. Join us this Thursday night as Mike and I bring you Mount Pleasant Wrestling boys and girls duel against Keokuk. It's not boys versus girls. The girls will wrestle girls and the boys will wrestle boys. And then we are back here on Friday as we wrap up a busy week as the boys and girls welcome the Fort Madison Bloodhounds for a doubleheader with coverage beginning at 5:55 on Friday, 6:55 on Thursday. So, this has been the Mount Pleasant Panther postgame show brought to you by Your Dream Home Furniture and Floors in Mount Pleasant. Again, our next live action on this channel will be on Thursday, December 11th, as both boys and girls wrestling take center stage as the Panthers welcome the Keokuk Chiefs for a duel at 6:30. Join me on the call for that one. And then on Friday, we'll be here with the doubleheader against the Fort Madison Bloodhounds in basketball. For producer Mike Heaton and videographer Kellen Gracie, I'm Luis Aranda, bidding you a farewell and good night from the Mount Pleasant Community High School gym, where the Panthers have opened up their home slate with a victory 33-27 over the Crusaders of Holy Trinity. This has been Mount Pleasant Panther basketball on Mount Pleasant Live, powered by Midwest Old Threshers. Katie and the kids, I'm coming home. Good night, everybody.
Sports broadcasting on the Southeast Iowa Video Network is brought to you by Midwest Old Threshers and by Pepsi Bottling Company.